I want to encourage you to keep hoping, keep believing, keep trusting, and keep praying. By all means, don't stop to pray. Pray in the morning, pray in the afternoon, pray in the midnight, pray when you're happy, pray when you're sad, pray when nothing is happening, pray when you're celebrating. By all means, pray in season and out of season. Men always ought to pray and not to faint, because if you faint in the days of adversity, it means your strength is small. You need to pray so that you will not fall into temptation. Yes, the days are evil. Bible says in the last days to be perilous times, and we can see clearly that we are actually right now in the perilous times. But we need to pray, we need to focus, we need to stand firm, we need to stand strong, we need to hold fast to the profession that we have of Christ, that He is good, that He is real, and that He can come through for us. This life is a battlefield, and guess what? The battle most times starts and ends in your mind. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. If the devil can convince you to agree that it's over, it is game over. If the devil can convince you to agree that you are defeated, that there's no need to try again, if the devil can convince you that God has forgotten you and that God does not love you as He claims to, if the devil can convince you to begin to look for an alternative, then it is actually game over. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. But if you continue to push through, if you continue to keep moving, not minding the circumstances, God will show up in a miraculous way. See, because hope maketh not ashamed. What is the essence of our entire belief? What is the essence of the gospel? The Bible says without faith, it is impossible to please God. We don't walk by sight in this kingdom. We walk by faith. We need to keep going. We need to keep moving. We need to keep rising, and we need to keep praying. This is not the time to give up. No, this is not the time to give in. You have come too far to throw in the towel. You have come too far to turn back. God has brought you this far for a purpose. Why not hold on to Him? Why not believe Him? Why not trust a little more? Why not wait a little more? Why not hope a little more? Why not believe a little more? God has a plan, and it's a good plan. No wonder He says in the book of Jeremiah 29 verse 11, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, plans to bring you to an expected end. There is an expected end, and guess what? Surely there is an end, and the expectations of the righteous shall not be cut short. There is an end to that pain. There is an end to that disappointment. There is an end to that cycle of failure. There is an end to the cycle of wickedness in your life. I will say, surely there is an end, and the expectations of the righteous will not be cut short. Though it may tarry, wait for it, for it will surely come to pass. So you that is planning to give up, you that is planning to give in, this is not the time to do that. Focus on the goal. The goal is for you to make it at last. The goal is for you to come out on top, shining, rising, being all that God has called you to be. Because at the end of the day, if you want to be a champion in the kingdom, this pain, this suffering, this discomfort that you are feeling is your rite of passage. Be strong. You must stand firm. You must not give in. You must not lose hope. There is a recompense. There is a reward for your hope. My assignment is to tell you who is planning to give up, to tell you who is planning an alternative, a plan B, apart from God. God is saying, you are close to your breakthrough. Why do you want to spoil everything that you have sown? The Bible says those who sow in tears will doubtless come again, rejoicing, bringing their sheaves with them, bringing their answers with them, bringing the real reward with them. Hallelujah. You are about to earn a bountiful harvest. All these years, you have waited, you have loved God, you have saved. The Bible says God is not unjust to forget your labor of love. Why turn back now when you are almost at your destination? Why give up now when your blessing is at your doorstep? Why throw in the towel when your victory has already been handed over to you? What will be your story to your future self? That I waited for 20 years and God did not show up, and I turned back, and then in the next second they announced my blessing, they announced my victory. Have you not heard of several people who committed suicide, and the next day their blessing, their promotion? And guess what? God does not allow you to suffer in vain. I will say, after you have suffered for a while, God will settle you. He will establish you. He will help you. He will uplift and promote you. He will honor you, and He will give you double for your trouble. That is what God has promised us. Why do you want to give up?